Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we will be creating a new table in the database inside the HR schema. And the name of the new table we will create is called Events. We will be using Oracle SQL Developer to create the table. So this is my shortcut to SQL Developer. I'll just double click. Once you've got the Oracle SQL Developer opened, you need to connect to the schema. So click on the plus sign and then type in HR in lowercase and click OK. Once you're connected, you'll be exposed to the query builder or the editor, which is this blank screen here. So we are already in the HR schema. So this is the schema they want the new table to be created in. So to create a new table, we need to use the create command. So we begin with the word create, followed by the word table. Because we are already in the HR schema, we don't need to specify the schema, but I will just to show good practice. So the name of the schema is HR, just in case you're in a different schema, followed by the name, followed by a dot, and then the name of the new table. So that's the name of the new table. And then on the next line, you have to specify the columns for the new table. And they have identified that they want just an event name. So we need to give it an event ID and also an event name. So to specify a column, you specify that inside parentheses, and then inside that we just click to expand that, and then we begin with the event ID. Separate that by comma, and then the next column will be the event name. So we need to also specify the type of data that we go into the columns. So for the event name, I want it to be a voucher. And I want it to have a maximum of 25 characters. And then for the ID, I want it to be a number data type. So I have specified the data type for the event ID, and I've also specified a voucher 2 for the event name. So we've got the columns ready. I just then end that with a semicolon. So I've got the script ready to create the table. So once I click on execute, it should create a table called events inside the HR schema with 2 columns. The first one is called event ID. Second column is called event underscore name and event underscore ID. So let me execute that. Click on that. It says table HR.events created. So we have now created a table called events. So at this stage, we have not committed, so we can roll back or commit. I'm going to click on commit to commit it to the database to make it permanent. So to check on the new table, sometimes it takes a while for the new table to refresh on the table list. So if I click on that, it may not have, oh yeah, it has. So that's fairly quick. So that's the new table there now listed. So if I click on the plus, you should see two columns, event ID and event name. So whoever's made the request can now enter data into these two columns. So I just create a quick query just to check the columns. Do select star from so select star from events. That means it will return all the columns from this events column, events table. So I'll click execute. So because there is no data in there at the moment, so we've only got the columns showing. So to insert data, you need to use the insert into command. So when we get a request to add data, or the users can add the data themselves via the application that accesses this table. In this video, we created a new table inside the HR schema using the SQL create command. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope the information has been useful. If there are any aspects you do not understand, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to explain. Thanks for your time and bye for now.